Hello everyone, thank you for the support and the visit to the home of inspirations by Gen F. So this premieres my very first dosage of vaccine of AstraZeneca in partnership with Sea Oil, held at the Estancia Mall in Ortigas, right there. In light of the Delta variant and the ECQ since the 6th to the 20th, with a possible of extensions have been provided, the mall's pretty much vacant with only essential services open, like the pharmacy, for example. It's open. So my sister, myself, and our mom went there to have our vaccine done. And these are the companies that got together along with Sea Oil, with McHealth, WadMed, and Covishield to uh, do a vaccination. So we went there. Just remember that before we arrived there, we had to fill in what they call a Pasig pass. It will generate a QR code that you have to scan in front of the security guard, and your information will pop up, and then you can go in. This is obviously part of the simple guidelines like your face mask, your distancing, um, your alcohol or hand sanitizers and whatnot, and of course the travel guidelines. For example, arriving 15 minutes early before your appointment. So it's pretty standard procedure. You go in there and you present an ID, any ID, government ID. They will give you a form to fill in, as well as a immunization card that will have two different um, field to fill in. The first one, obviously, your first dosage, and then the second one is your second dosage. Mine will be not until October, my next one. So it's pretty organized, pretty quiet. There's hardly anybody there, really. So, and suffice to say, there is a social distancing. I mean, all the chairs are pretty much separated a good distance apart from each other. So after you get your shots, you go into the observation area. You have to stay there because they want to make sure that you don't have any adverse reactions to the medication. And so we went there, myself, my mom, and my sister. We had to wait, well, I had to wait 15 minutes to make sure that I don't have any reactions to the AstraZeneca vaccine. And Mama had to wait 15 minutes more, so 30 minutes for the seniors. So I had to wait there for about 15 minutes. And of course, 7 minutes to 4 minutes into it, I dropped the timer. So it went back to zero. If that happens, just present it to the attendant, tell them that you dropped it, and then he or she will just time you whatever time is left. And of course, like I said, you will get your immunization card. It will have the dates and the time. And of course, when that is done, you can have it laminated, okay, to show that you have been vaccinated, and you've been given a teleconsult form that you can use in the event you happen to feel any kind of side effects. So, regardless of whatever vaccine you use, whether AstraZeneca, Moderna, Pfizer, or Johnson's, which only requires one shot, make sure you have your ibuprofen and your paracetamol, to combat the onset of a fever. And of course, they say that when progress and solidarity comes together, nothing is impossible, right? And instead, just follow the guidelines that you will receive, your travel guidelines, your face mask, social distancing, hand sanitation. Always follow what you have to bring. Bring your own pen, your own face mask, water, whatever make you feel comfortable while waiting. Just remember, for the sake of you hold you dear, face your fear. And it's the premiere of my very first dosage at the Estancia Mall in Ortigas. And just remember to always remember safety first.